In this video, I'm going to teach you how to make an audiogram. This is an audiogram. It's a really cool way to add visuals to your audio content. This is an awesome thing to do if you have a podcast and want to share things on social media, or if you just want to repurpose some of your audio content into other platforms. It looks really great. I'm going to show you how to do it in less than 5 minutes. Let's get into my computer and I'll show you how. For this method to work, you will need a tool called Descript. This is what I use. They just added some new functionality literally this week that makes the audiograms even better and even easier to customize. But Descript is what I use and recommend. It has a ton of other uses. Audiograms are like 5th on the list of reasons why I use it. Awesome tool, but it is pay to play. All right, so to start, you will want to have the file of the audio that you're working with. If it's a long file, like over an hour, you can highlight just certain aspects of it. But if it's a smaller file, you can do the entire thing. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Let's go ahead and we'll click Add New, and I will just do New Composition, and I will call this Demo for YouTube. Okay, and then I'm going to drag the file that I made, the audio file that I've just recorded. So I'm going to come down here and find it. It's an AIFF file. Let's give it a second to upload. I will put myself as a speaker. Other cool things that we can do with that don't relate to this video. Like I can do what's called overdubbing. So if something's wrong, I can just type the word I was supposed to say and it will say it in my voice. It's crazy. But yeah, let's let this transcribe. Just give it a second here. Okay, and there we go. Now the only thing that I need to do is go through and make sure that there aren't any typos. It is pretty accurate, but sometimes we'll do things like put audiogram as one word. Sometimes it's a big deal, but other times it's just very small things. Like there, I put a period instead of a comma. And here, I put a comma instead of a period. Just make sure you have that correct because people will really see the errors because they're going to be front and center. All right, so that is good to go. So now what we need to do, for this example, I made this earlier for the video and I only showed this part. So for this to work, I'm going to make an audiogram of just this, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click on that. And I'm going to clip to composition and I'll just do a new composition. So this is how you would do it if you had a long file here and you just wanted to use a clip, right? So for that, we're good to go now. Next, we need to do a select of everything in there, come up to the plus icon, and then we're going to choose fancy captions. And by default, it's just going to have very basic text. It's not going to show any of that other stuff that you saw in the earlier demo I showed you. But we can fix that. Before we do though, just decide now what size you're trying to create. If you're creating something for YouTube like I am for this video, I would keep this aspect ratio at 16:9. But if I wanted to do something for Instagram, I would have to come in here and change the orientation to portrait or to square, depending on what I wanted to do. Okay, but for this one, let's go ahead and just do this one in portrait actually. So I think most people will be doing these on Instagram, right? So let's go ahead and do that. Make this bigger. All right, and I can change anything basically. Like you can change the font. You can add your own font. I like Roboto. You can add stroke, word level animation. I want that. That's gonna actually bring the call out to the word that's being said. Like that, okay? Active word color will be white. Future word color, you can edit that. I kind of like to make that a little bit more transparent so it's a little bit harder to see. Like that, okay? And if you want, you can make it completely transparent so they can't even see it. And I can edit the background. If I want to change the background color of that, I can, but for now I just want to make it total opacity so it fits in with the background here. So we're good there. Next, I want to add some more effects here. So I'm going to do a Command A again. I'm going to come back up to the plus and I'm going to come down here to waveform. This is a cool effect that makes it clear that it's an audio file. This is good if someone is watching on, say, Facebook and they're not positive they're supposed to be playing it. So if it's not playing automatically and they see the wave thing moving, they might be more likely to actually click on it. Right? So we'll put that wherever we want. For now, we'll just put that down here and we can change the size of these. Stroke width is going to make it a little bit thicker, less space between them. Magnitude, is going to make the wave bigger. So that's what this is. So I kind of like the bigger magnitude. I can change the color if you want like a neonic type of thing. For now, we'll just stick with white to kind of keep a white theme there. Next, another thing that looks really cool is the ability to add progress bars. So I'm going to put this progress bar up here at the top, so it'll look like this. Pretty cool. And then finally, let's add a logo. So just for the sake of this video, let's just use the Descript logo. But again, we have to make sure that we select everything so the logo shows the entire time. And then we'll drag the logo here. All right, there's a quick and dirty one. You can make them as complex as you want, use your own brand colors, get really crazy with it. Check it out, guys. Descript, link is in the description.